dating fails. Let's talk about that.
But you got to go first, James.
I gotta
You
go
skipped
first.
out
Okay.
on the. You skipped out on
You
the.
know what? That's fair. I just
Yeah.
don't think anybody wants to hear about my engagement. So let's hear about my greatest fails, which is definitely my greatest joy as a youth minister is sharing my fails with teenagers. Anyway, let's talk about it. So when I was a teenager, oh gosh, I actually have a lot to choose from. It's really sad to say.
Oh boy.
When I was a teenager, I liked a girl who was in the same grade as me. So basically the way that my getting to school worked is that if I wanted to walk to school, it was going to take me 45 minutes to get there because we lived in an area where we weren't very close to school. So if I wanted to get to school in an expeditious manner, I had to drive with my dad in the morning at 7 in the morning before my 9 a.m. school. And so I would just kind of sit in the hall, like the main hall of the school at 7 in the morning and do nothing until school started, or I might do homework or whatever. And there was only one other person who was there that early in the morning, and there was this girl, right?
Ooh.
And so I liked this girl for probably about 3 years of high school because we spent all of our time together in the morning. But she dragged me along, like she friend zoned me and pulled me along for 3 very long years of teenage James Sullivan's life. Eventually it came to a head because she broke up with the boyfriend that she was dating with, right? And I made it very clear how I felt about her. But then in the summer, after I had said those things, she went off and dated somebody else and came back and was dating this other guy who was also one of my friends from my running team. And when that happened, I was kind of like, okay, well, I guess I'm the friend for life. Cool. So I was trying to be as supportive as possible. But when something went wrong with her and his relationship, it ended up getting blamed on me somehow. And I completely lost my friendship with this girl who I had been like waiting around for like 3 years and had this friendship with.
Oh,
And
James. It's just those devilishly good looks.
It was painful, but it was merciful and it was quick, and I didn't have to be dragged along any longer. I just kind of moved on from that, right? It's the kind of thing where somebody blames you for something that's not necessarily your fault. You're just like, whatever, man. I'm not even gonna fight with you. You want to blame me for this, fine. You want to blame me for this when it's not my fault, great. If you don't want to blame yourself or somebody else, I'm just gonna, piss off and do whatever else. But that's what I ended up doing. I ended up like not having a friendship with that girl anymore and moved on with my life and had better things, like my future wife, who came around a year later.
Yeah, beautiful.
That was definitely a fail with me, not to realize I was in the friend zone and was never ever going to get to date this girl that I liked for 3 years.
Ooh.
It was
It's a tough one, man.
It's a tough one. It's okay, don't feel bad for me. I'm 22. I'm 22, married with a kid on the way, so obviously.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, 23 now. 23 now. Never mind.
Yeah, you ended up being probably one of the youngest people in the country to get married nowadays. so
you're giving me a lot of credit.
So, forget this other girl. David, do you have a story that you want to share? I've never heard anything about David dating.
I know stories about dating. Sure,
I know stories about David dating.
Uh-oh.
You can't get out of it now.
David, come close to the microphone so we can hear you nice and clear.
I'm not gonna out you though.
I am curious about these other stories.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All you need to know about Dobby and his dating history is that Dobby is still looking for the right person. That's it. We can move on.
Okay.
We can move on.
David.
Yeah.
There's no need to dig in. There's no need to dig salt in the wound,
Ouch.
I'll
Okay.
be still waiting for the right person to come along. So that's all.
I'll share my embarrassing story.
Great.
So I liked this girl. In grade 8.
Oh gosh.
Grade 8, I liked this girl. Oh my gosh. I know. But see, here was my strategy. I thought, okay, the best thing to do when you like a girl is keep it inside and never say anything. and just continue with step 1. So I really liked this girl, and I was like, yeah, I really liked her. And my thing was, like once I liked somebody, I kept true to that person. So I didn't even think about any other girl. It was just this one girl. And anyway, came to the grade 8 dance, and everyone was saying, ask her to dance. And maybe she liked me at this time. Maybe she really did, but I wasn't 100% sure. And I was just so scared. I don't know why. I didn't ask her to the dance. Flash forward to grade 11 of high school. And I'm single at this time, and I thought, I'm sitting in math class, and I keep thinking she's looking at me. I keep getting the sense that is she looking at me? I thought she was looking at me. So I thought she had a crush on me. My buddy said, yeah, maybe you guys would be a good couple together. So I decided, okay, I'm going to ask out this girl. And oh my gosh, this was the worst asking out of a girl I've ever, I don't know. It was terrible. I sat beside her on the bus.
Terrible.
Yeah, well, I sat beside her on the bus. And again, I thought the best way would be to ease into the conversation as slow as possible. So I'm like, hey, how you doing? Good. Do you like, I don't know. I was just talking to her, and I'm like, oh, do you like that dessert place? That's I'm not gonna say it, but it's like there was a dessert place. I'm like, oh, you like that place? And then you could just kind of see when she clued into what I was doing. She looked out the window, looked back, and said, no, I don't like it. And I was like, oh.
Oh, damn.
And then I said, okay, well, are you free this Saturday? She said, no, I'm not free. And I said, what about next Saturday?
Oh,
She
no.
said, no, I'm not
Oh,
free
no.
either.
Oh, it hurts. It
And,
hurts.
thank the Lord, at that time, my bus stop had come, so I quickly got off the bus.
Oh, teenage Chris, so innocent and clueless. Sorry.
Ish, where are you going?
Drinking to that. I'm drinking that too.
Oh, man. Yeah, let's drink.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I saw a bug in my room. I just had to kill it. I couldn't let it not be alive.
Do you have a big light on in your room?
Do you have a big light?
Like, on your face?
No.
Oh, okay, anyway.
Why?
Just looks like you have a light. And I was
Is
like,
my
good.
face illuminated?
Yeah, it's greatly illuminated.
He has better-
Dating fails. Okay, well, I don't really have many dating fails. Ariane's my one and only girlfriend, so my first and only girlfriend, I should say. Oh no, my
Nice.
first and yeah, no. She is my first and only girlfriend. Currently, my fiance. To be
Nice. There's the dating fail already.
I know. There we go.
What?
Yeah.
That's not a dating
Relationship fail.
I'm not satisfied with that. Ishmael. I didn't even date the girl who was my dating fail. That doesn't mean that there isn't a dating fail.
Yeah.
I have messed up a couple times. I saw this girl. I was working at a clothing store at the time, and I was single, and I had been like, hey, where are you from? What's your background, right? And she goes, I'm Korean, and I said to her, North or South? And she gave me the worst look on her, like, she was so disrespected. And I just, like, when I found out that there was a difference, like a major difference between North and South Koreans, I didn't know at the time. When she told me, I was like, oh my gosh, when does she leave the store?
Gosh. Oh, geez. Did you have lights in your house in Korea, or did you?
But yeah, that's my worst dating fail, if you call it that. I don't even think it wasn't really dating. It was more like flirting.
For now, I'm satisfied.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to that story, but let's go to the next thing.